Most people don't make the cut. Well, of course we don't. None of us do. None of us are worthy. Jesus said, I've come for the sinner, not for those who think that they're good enough. I mean, that's clear as crystal, isn't it? You know, if you think you're good enough, you're not. Jesus hasn't come for you. These are the people who puff themselves up. Loving God create a world in which we're all saved, but salvation is offered to everyone. Is it not? It is, isn't it? Jesus died once for all. That includes you and me. Thank God. It is hard to be saved. It is hard to be saved. Jesus says so. It is. Go on, identity. Ask your question. God died for our sins. What sins do we have left? I told you that already. The sin of the world is unbelief in me, is what Jesus Christ said. There's your sin. Unbelief in him. He bore the burden of all the sins. So your question is a good one and a valid one, but God has already given you the best answer that could possibly be given to you. And that is that the sin that's left is the sin of the world. The sin of the world is unbelief in me. That's what Jesus said. Hello, Drabako. Blacklist says there's no proof that Jesus ever existed. Well, yes there is, because I am saved because of him. Was Monkey 199 taken for what? You know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to give Steve Aldez operator rights. So I suggest you be good Indo expert, because I don't think he likes you. Okay? Now that was rather ruthless of me, really, wasn't it? But it had to be done. Anyway, what's happened to the conversation? I don't know, but he was getting upset with you because he thought you were having a go at me, was you? Indo expert? About Monkey 199? No, you don't block him, okay? You leave him alone, alright? I've granted you operator rights for if someone nasty comes in. I don't know what everyone's saying on here sometimes. Sometimes I can get things wrong. We got to Gorilla 199 because we just wanted to open up a YouTube channel just so that we could watch the movies on YouTube. And then we thought, you know, it was just a random name, you know, Gorilla. No, that's taken. Gorilla 100, that's taken. Oh, Gorilla 199 then or something. You know, just to find a name that didn't, that didn't. I think I've caught fire in here. It looks like, doesn't it? All this smoke. It's just the name. That's all it was. But then we started using it for ministry. I know my camera's gone funny, hasn't it? Okay, don't kick anyone out, Steve. Okay, don't kick anyone out. Only if we get a troll coming, all right? And then you can, you know, you can kick them out, mate. Okay. Okay. Everyone's getting scared of you. You know? Right, don't kick anyone out, okay? Because if you do, I'll unban them anyway. Who is Billsy Barb? We're talking about Bill Clinton or Billsy Barb? No, my camera's focused now. Who's Billsy Barb? I know Beelzebub is, but who's Beelzebub? Oh, Beelzebub, not Beelzebub. Like William Zebub. Hello there, William Zebub. How do you do? What webcam do I use? We're using like a Logitech one. I managed to purloin one cheap. I wasn't going to pay the full price for these cameras. It's not worth it. But it's quite good quality though, so you know. No, it wasn't. It wasn't cheap. It's just that I just hunted around on the internet and found the deal. Someone was selling one, so I decided to buy it because it was like, you know, well under the retail price. What's cheap here? Food is cheap in the UK. Further from God you are, the colder it is. It certainly is far, you know, it is cold far away from God. But it's lovely and warm near him. I think you're talking geographically, Bazran. Well, don't go to M&S to buy your Masonic number 8 snake symbol food. Go somewhere else to buy it. M&S. You know how they write it. My name's Chris. Call me Chris. Yeah, well, if a Logitech web camera like this one here is $9, I'm going to buy them off you wholesale and sell them on my website. And I'll be able to get a camera really quickly because they're like £110 over here. The M&S logo is an M, the Masonic M, yeah? And the and sign that they use, yeah? If you looked at it properly, it's an 8 and it's got horns on it. So it's a horned disc and an 8, yeah? And then you've got the snake symbol, which is the S. And that's what the good old Marks and Spencer's letter logo is. And if you go inside their shops, you'll also find there's one I know that's got a clock which has got the half dome shape around the clock with the clock in the middle, so it's an all-seeing eye. Who cured your depression with prayer? I didn't cure your depression with prayer. Jesus cures the depression with prayer by answering the prayer. Because you see, you put your faith in Jesus Christ on that, yeah, and you put your faith that, you know, a Christian is able to pray to God, and that's what you did, as far as I can see. But you know, you put your faith there. It's like God said to the woman who touched his robe and was healed, "Go in peace. Your faith has healed you." Does God have a free will? Of course he's got a free will. He does whatever he likes. It says so in the Bible. He does whatever he wants. Jesus works through those who are born again. He does. He really does. And if you stay close to him after you're born again, straight after, and you're full of the Spirit, you know, amazing things will happen. Amazing things. We're not God's robots at all. How do you get the Lord to heal you?